Girl Bella. Hi, hello, babes. Welcome in. It is Brown Girl Bella, and today we have Sunday Sips, where I bring you the latest in beauty trends, fashion, makeup, all types of luxury stuff. Today is going to be kind of like a get ready with me. I wanted to chat about some things on my mind. And I also wanted to do a look today for weather like this. It is hot here in the Northeast. Let me look and see what the weather is actually. It is a balmy 79 degrees and sunny, but it feels like it's 97. It's 79, but it feels like it's 97. But I wanted to show you how I would put a look together for this hot and hazy type of climate, because guess what? We're going to be there sooner than we think. I know Burns is in here. Hey, Burns. Hey, how you doing, sis? And it is Memorial Weekend, so I am competing with barbecue and liquor, two things I know I cannot compete with. So it may be just Burns and I in here, but you know what? We're going to act like it's 50,000 people in here because that's just how we do, okay? All right, so first things first, we're going to conceal underneath the eye. I did not bother to do this before I went outside today because guess what? I had no time. I was procrastinating. I laid in the bed this morning and really was like, do I have to get up today? No, I really don't have to get up today. And then I realized with shock, like, oh my God, it is Dream's last day of school today. And she's supposed to get her diploma and everything. So I was like, let me get out of the bed. So I got out of the bed begrudgingly because the bed was really good to me last night and this morning. So I was like, I may not want to get up. But get up I did and got myself together, got myself ready, grabbed some coffee, had what I'm calling now my power breakfast, right? So I am trying. Thank you, Burns. Thank you for the super sticker, sissy. Oh, I so appreciate it.
Hold, please.
That's some money, honey.
Hold, please.
Yes, we got money, honey. Thank you, Burns, for that. I so appreciate it. Listen, so I'm calling it my power breakfast. So what I do for my power breakfast is I get a bowl of yogurt, a cup of yogurt, and I pre-package the yogurt so that I don't overeat. So I get one of my pre-packaged yogurts, and it is vanilla. So I don't put anything else in it but the vanilla, no additives. And then, and it's also 2% sugar. Hey, Charlie, welcome in. Welcome. Thank you so much. Awesome. Hey, Deshaun on the track. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. So I'm talking about my power breakfast. So my power breakfast is vanilla yogurt, which has no sugar. I'm sorry, 2% sugar. So it's 2% sugar, it's vanilla, no additives. And I use blueberries and strawberries. That's where I get my sugar from. And then a little bit of vanilla granola that has almonds in it. So it gives me some protein too. So that's what I have for breakfast. So that's my power breakfast. And so I got that. Then I got Dream together. Oh, she has a pretty little dress on for her graduation. Let me show you the dress real fast. Oh, she's like, you want to come? Want to come? Come on. Come on. You want to come or you want to lay there? She's laying down. She might be a little hot, so I'll let her rock. She'll come up. Oh, she wants to come and say hi. Okay. All right. All right. Come say hi. Come say hi to the people and model your little dress. There we go. Say hello. Hello. I'm a graduate of my training school. So this is her dress, little flower power, little 70s throwback. She's got a little side bow. Is she cute? She's so cute. She's so cute. Chinkies, stinkies, stinkies. Oh, I love when she give me kisses. Okay, you can go back and lay down. All right, so got her ready, and then we went to, thank you. And then we went to her school. All right, so I'm going to start with my concealer. This is Pat McGrath, and this is number 22, medium deep 22. So I'm not really going to put on any foundation. I'm just going to conceal underneath my eye and being a little bit more generous because this is going to be like my only thing that I do. And just spot correct some places where I just want a little bit of coverage. So this is what I do, y'all, when it's hot outside and I really don't want to put any makeup on. You might hear a little squeaking. She's playing with her squeaky toy. I'm going to let her rock today because she did a rock star job today. Yes, welcome in, Charlie. Thank you, Deshaun. Thank you. Yay, yes. So she did a rock star job today. She did hit all the points that she was supposed to make through these 6 weeks of training. In 6 weeks, y'all, she learned a lot. She learned how to sit on command, how to lay on command, how to go to her mat, which is called her place. So she goes to her place and she knows how to go to her room. And what else she knows how to do? Lay down. She knows how to lay down. And she knows how to twirl. So get on her hind legs and twirl. She knows how to do that. What else? What else did we learn? How to touch. So I put a treat in one hand and I'll tell her to touch the non-treat hand. And when she touches it with either her nose or her paw, I give her a treat. So she knows how to do that. And what else? Oh my God, so many things, so many things. It's so cool to see like her progress and what she learned in the 6 weeks that we were there. And it's hard to believe it's been 6 weeks that we've been doing this and all that she's learned in that 6 week time. And then, of course, she had to graduate. So she got her little cap and she took her photo, and her photo is going to be up at PetSmart in the training area where they keep all of the graduates of the puppy training school. And then the next level that she would do is intermediate. Now, intermediate is a little more challenging because there's going to be more dogs than just the two that were in this class. My dog and another dog were the only two in the class. And so with the intermediate, there are more dogs. So it's more chances of her like losing her focus and getting distracted because, she's got all these dogs around her. So I'm not sure if she's actually ready for that. And frankly, I'm not sure I'm ready for that because it's 6 more weeks and it's summertime. And it was challenging enough for me to make these classes. So I don't know if I'm going to do the other classes, at least not yet, maybe in the fall or winter time. I want her to kind of practice more on what she's learned and really get the hang of things before I introduce her to yet another class. Plus, her little friend Milo is not going to this class either. At least not now. So I was like, I don't want to really introduce her to any new dogs just yet. I'd rather her, kind of learn and relearn what she's done already. And then, like I said, in the fall or winter, maybe we'll revisit that. All right, so this is what it's looking like. I'm going to add another concealer. This is the YSL 𝕊𝕦𝕒𝕟𝕜 High Cover. So today I want to talk about hypocritical people. People who, say one thing and do the exact opposite, right? We all have those in our lives, right? Those people who are like, oh yeah, I never do such and such, X, Y, and Z. And then come to find out they actually not only do it, but put that extra stamp on it, right? And I am a person, I give a lot of chances. I give a lot of second chances, third chances. Because I generally want you to win. I generally want, if I'm friends with you and you're cool with me, I generally want to be friends and to support you when I can, because, I'm a lot busy these days and a lot more busy these days. There's a lot going on in my world. But I feel like no matter what I say, no matter what I do, I always find myself in these predicaments where I give a lot more than what I get. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's really okay because you're not seeking to get in every relationship. Every relationship is not reciprocal in that way. Like you're going to get out of it what you get. But when people tell you things, and I tend to, take people at, we're going to powder this down just a taste underneath the eye. When people tell you things and they say, different things, I tend to take them at their word because, I have no reason to doubt. But when you say things to me and then I see another side of you, I see another side to that where not only is it contradictory to what you say you are and how you say you move, but I'm going to spray. And you'll see me do this quite often today because when it is hot outside like this and you are trying to lay down product, it's important to spray your face to kind of lock in what you've done and fan it so that it kind of sets evenly. And then you can go in. And I like to use cream products a lot in this type of weather as well because the cream products set a little nicer than powder products in the extreme heat. So I will show you what I mean by that in a moment. So yeah, so case in point, I had a friend who told me one thing, right? Oh, this, that, and the third. I'm, friends with this one. I'm friends with that one. Cool. But when I say I'm friends with other people, you get an attitude. I'm sorry. I don't say one thing and then do another. You say you want this type of friendship, and then you do the exact opposite to show me you really don't want that kind of friendship at all. I'm looking for my cream bronzer, and it's a stick. And I don't know, maybe it's in the bronzer area because I did like rearrange all the stuff. And it is, look at me, putting things where they're supposed to be. So mature that way. All right, so I can't stand, really burns me when people try to take your kindness for weakness and take snippets of what you say and try to change the narrative. You ever have a friend like that? Like, that is not what I said. And that's not how I said it. But yet, they stay want to try to test you and tell you something you know absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt is not true. All right? If there's somebody who you're friends with, cool. If it's a friend of the opposite sex, cool. Just let me know. But don't get mad when you have friends of the opposite sex too. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because then a person like me gonna have to show it to you. I have to show it to you. Because we all have friends, right? We all have female friends, male friends, whatever. It's what you do, right? It's how you move and how you act. Don't say you don't do this when you do it, right? Don't be a hypocrite. Don't say this is not me. And then when I show you examples of how it absolutely is you gonna say, oh, but that's not what I mean. But then what you mean? What you mean? I'm going to put some highlighter on. This is by 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕒𝕟𝕜. So good. This is Pot de Soleil. And I love this because you can really put it like wherever. You can use it as a highlight. I'm going to just brush it all through my cheekbones to really give it, ooh, look at that glow. Really give it a nice glow. And I saw 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕒𝕟𝕜 do this, and I actually saw another one of my YouTube friends do this. And I was like, wow, that looks so good. Just what I'm doing here, like putting it throughout the skin, what's left, to just create like a nice bronzed look to the skin. Right? That's not being a good friend. If you say one thing and then do the total opposite, right? That's not really being a friend. That's not really being a friend if you are not sincere in your approach, sincere in your, I'm going to use Kira Weiss. This is a new cheek product that I got. Same brush. Just going to dot it onto the skin. And this is a cream blush. Like I said, we're going to use mostly cream products today because, you know, it's hot. It's hot. You know, that do as I say, not do as I do kind of nonsense. My friend said to me yesterday, I said, in answer to a question, uh, yeah, it's okay if men do it, but it's not okay if women do it. I'm sorry, what? What kind of archaic thinking is that? It's okay if a man does it, but it's not okay if you do it, if I do it. It's okay if a man does it, but it's not okay if a woman does it. I'm sorry. Hey, Fortunata, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Yo, that pissed me off. I was like, I don't know if I could be friends with you anymore. Now that I know you think like that, I don't know. I don't know if we can be friends. I really don't know if we can still be friends. Who the hell thinks like that? Who the hell thinks like that? Men and women can't be friends? Of course they can. Of course they can. It's the boundaries that you set. You set the tone, right? If you are pushing it, then yeah, they're going to push it to something else. But if you set your boundaries of what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, how is that bad? How is that bad? We're talking about hypocritical people. People say one thing and then do the total opposite. I had a girlfriend tell me one time, I'm never going to date short men. I'm never going to date short men. I don't care what I'm never going to date a short man. I hate short men. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, hate is a strong word, first of all. Like that to me is tantamount to regressive thinking. Like how are you going to say with all clarity, I hate this group of people? Y'all, tell me why she married a guy 2, maybe 3 inches shorter than her. We're putting on the Natasha Denona bronze palette today. I'm starting with Beach in the Crease. She married a guy 2 or 3 inches shorter than her. But this is the one that swore up and down, I'm never going to date somebody shorter than me. Never say never. Never say never. So, is that being hypocritical? Exactly. Exactly. So now I would be wrong, right? If I threw it in her face that, hey, you swore up and down you were not marrying him or any man that was shorter than you. And now look at you. Look at you. Stop it. Just stop it. It really burns me to never say never, right? The unexpected can always happen. Can always happen. I don't close myself off to anything except a liar. You lie, you cheat. If you cheat, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. I ain't got no time for you. I have no time for you. I like my pen. This was my daughter's shirt, believe it or not. This is my daughter's shirt, and it's like a small, maybe. So, your girl slimming down, honey. I'm getting summer fine. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I'm on that Kanye workout plan. I might be able to catch me a ball player or something. Y'all remember that song? Oh, at least I do with a car. Hey, LA Law, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We talking about hypocritical people, hypocrites. You know, you want to say one thing and do another. You want to act like you're so wronged. You're so egregiously wronged. Oh, how could this possibly happen to me? Woe is me. Woe is me. Meanwhile, you the one that threw the damn rock and hid in your hand. You the one that's throwing the rock and hiding your hand. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I don't know how many pounds I lost so far. But I feel it when, I'm wearing something that maybe I couldn't wear before, or I could wear it and it was a little tight. Then I kind of know, okay, that'll work. That's working. And then I just keep doing that. I just keep doing that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. I did not have a thing for light skinned men. My first husband was half Hawaiian. See? Half black and had light brown eyes. Child. See, you never know. Never say never. You never know. You never know. You know me. I love me some chocolate, right? I love me some chocolate man. I did marry a chocolate man. And I have dated light skinned men. I've dated really, really light skinned men. And I've dated dark skinned men. I've dated um Hispanic men and black men. I don't think I've dated anything else. No, I didn't date anything else, just Hispanic and black men. Because that's what I like. You like what you like. You're attracted to what you're attracted to. Right? You did? Y'all don't get me hyping here. Have me go downstairs and try to find some shorts to put on, thinking I'm cute out here in these streets. Let your girl know. Let your girl know. Be like, whoa, maybe not put on those shorts yet. Bella, we ain't say shorts yet. And that's funny because I don't like the way I look with shorts on. So if I have on shorts, I'm really feeling myself. I'm really feeling myself if I have on shorts. Fortunata said, Burn girl, I did not have a thing for dark chocolate city. I'm a milk chocolate, light chocolate man, but unexpectedly, I'm with a dark chocolate city man. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, you have to expand your thinking, expand your horizons. I could say a lot, but I'm just gonna say we're gonna put true bronze on the eyelid. We just gonna say keep your eyes open, honey. Keep your eyes open. Never never let them see you sweat. That part. But then also never close the door to any possibility. Although I'm going to say one thing about that, though. One thing that I'm really not about that flip flop life. And that was proven to me yesterday, too. Like, I was like, oh, I kind of want to, but exes are exes for a reason. And once you close the door to a friendship, don't open that door back up. Don't open that door back up. Even if you feel like, well, maybe Well, maybe. Girl, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Because, child, these little, mm, mm. I'm gonna try to man my manners like my grandmother taught me. I'm gonna try to mind my manners like my grandmother taught me. And if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Because I could really say nothing nice. I could really say something not nice, not kind. Do I have any workout tips? LA Law, I'm gonna tell you something. The tip that I would give to everybody and anybody is stay consistent. There's going to be days when you do not want to get up and do jack squat. I filmed something the other day as part of my vlog where I was working out and I was like, oh, I'm not in the mood. I'm just going to do one thing and then that's going to be it, just to get myself moving. And I ended up doing a whole hour. But the thing is, you have to be motivated. Find something that motivates you. For me, it was, I want to, run around with my grandson. I want to be there for those moments where he's like, hey, I want, run around and do stuff. I want to be there to run around and do stuff with you. So I was like, well, in order to do that, I got to be healthy. I got to be there. And so that's the biggest tip I can give you is to be consistent. Now, as far as what to do when you're in the gym, decide what you envision for your body to look like. Hang on, I'm going to spray myself again so this thing doesn't start to slide. And then we're going to powder down once this is all together, but we're going to keep that. So consistency, and then decide what kind of body you want. My body type, my body shape is I carry my weight in my hips and my stomach, right? So when I got pregnant with my son, honey, my behind blew up. Blew up. You want to talk about all hips and butt? All hips and butt. Like little stomach, hips and butt. And so when I lose weight, that's the first thing that goes, the hips and butt. So I have to do things in order to pump those things up, right? So I do a lot of like crunches. I do, and not like just those type of crunches. I do reverse crunches a lot. I do crunches against the wall, which you think is like really like easy to do. Not quite, not quite so easy. I did some the other day and I was like, my abs were on fire afterwards. Like literally, I was in tears, like walking around, and my house is all stairs. We're gonna put, some smoke at the bottom. You know how I do. This is Deep Dive, and it's actually a plummy shade, but I'm just doing it very lightly. Put some at the top too. So I did that the other day, and like I said, I was in pain, hurt so bad. But then, the next day I was okay. I was okay. Um, And what else? Get an accountability partner. If you're going to work out, get somebody who is also working out, is also trying to go on their journey. And it's not that you have to compete or anything like that. It's for you to kind of motivate yourself and motivate them, and for them to kind of motivate you. We're just going to throw some rhodium in the back half, just a little bit. So I have some people who are on my Apple list, and they're working out and I'm working out along with them. And so, when they're closing their rings and I'm looking at my watch and I'm like, oh, hang on a second. Let me just stand up for a second. So see, still got some little pouches to work on. But as you can see, I'm pulling up my pants because I have a lot of room in my pants. Look at that. So I actually need a belt for these, but I didn't. And so when I gain weight, this is where I gain the weight, right there. So once this is gone, then you'll see like my hips will start to come out, my booty will start to come out more and pop, and everything else will just go into place. So we don't want to lose our boobies, but I know some of it will go down because I'm doing a lot of arm strength too. That's what happens. But you gotta combat that with building up and using the right food to get the results that you want. Yes, honey. Yes. You listen, when you come, Burns, it's gonna be on and popping. I don't have a thing for young men, but child, my admirers on YouTube are all young, but they want that thing. I know that's right. I know that's right, Burns. Hey, Bella. Hey, Team Breeze Travels. Hey, we're at a wedding, so can't stay but wanted to pop in and say happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Oh, that's wonderful. Going to a wedding. Oh, that's fun. All my friends are all like married already. Like, I don't have any single friends. Like in my main crew, not like AKA, but in my like friend crew, yes. It's hard to believe, but yes, I do have friends who are not AKAs. I have a lot of friends who are not AKAs. Most of them are, though. Most of them are. But I do have a lot of friends who are not AKAs. And for the most part, they're all married. They're all married. So I guess, waiting on me. Vern getting them young cubs. I know that's right. Al, get it. Listen, I ain't mad at you, Burns. I'm not mad at you. And then you come into New York, honey, you know them men love themselves some butt, boobs, and legs in New York. Honey, they're going to be right there. Shut up. I said that yesterday. There are X for a reason, a darn reason. Yeah, but listen, I caught some of that on the low. I'm gonna say this. You can be friends with an ex. You can. You just gotta know your boundaries. And they gotta know your boundaries. But you in there being all fast and loose, without boundaries, then you're going to get what you're going to get. Because if they don't have any boundaries, guess what they're going to do? Roam all over the yard. That's right. And I have no time for immaturity. I have no time for people who waste my time. And I have no time for hypocrites. Point blank. Don't tell me one thing and then do another. Listen, it's going to be gone by, I'd say, July. It'll be gone for me. Doing what I'm doing now, it'll be gone by July. And just in time. Just in time. I need to work on stomach elevate front. Listen, honey, that's the worst part. But once you get the core together, once you get your core together, that's half the battle. It really is. It's half the battle. Because everything else you'll see is going to start to fly off. With me, hey, BDBGP, what's up? With me, once I get into the, okay, the eye look is done. What do you guys think? I love this bronze palette, but there's really like, it's so monochromatic. You either go with the reds and like pinkish bronze kind of thing, or gold. There's not a whole lot of fluctuation here, which is okay because you can do a deep look like this using a combination of different colors. I used everything on this side of the palette. So I use that. And you know, her, Natasha Denona designs everything in a matrix anyway. So any way you do this, it's a look. So there's that. There's that. But once you get the core down, once you get your stomach together and you have a tight core, you'll find that every other exercise that you do, whether it is for the stomach or for any other part of your body, like legs, squats for your glutes, for your butt, all of that is much quicker and much easier to do once you have your core together. I have a weak core. I had 2 kids, and well, actually, I had 3 kids, but one died right after childbirth, and you know, the other 2. So, it's a weak core. All that to say, it's a weak core. So I have to really like build up my strength in my core so that I can lose the weight. And the stomach for women is the hardest part to lose because we store fat there, you know? We store fat there, and that is hard to burn, you know, because the body is not used to burning fat, it's used to burning carbs. And if you're a carb whore like me, I'm a carb whore. I love a carb. Any carb, I'm a carb whore. Yes, I said I'm a carb whore. But once you get that together, you all together. But I know for me, one of the things I had to do was cut down on my carbs. Cutting down on my carbs will cut down on my sugar intake, which, is very healthy because I don't want to be pre-diabetic. I'm like straddling the fence right now. So I really need to clean that up. So I'm doing more salads, more roughage, more fiber, because fiber will break up all of that fat and get it moving in the right direction. And that's what you want. You want that fat to go bye bye. So once you get rid of that fat, you start to gain more muscle. And once you start gaining more muscle, baby, then it's game on. So right now, I am really trying to get into this caloric deficit so that I can really start to burn and lose the way I want to burn and lose. Fortunata said, okay, I need to get my butt back to the Bronx then with this booty and breast and hourglass shape. Listen, them men love it, honey. They love it. They love it. And we thank them for it, right? We thank them for it. We thank them for the love and the support. I'm trying to get into all the clothes that I had locked up for the past year that I was not using. Okay, it's time for them to come out and play because Bella is ready to come out and play, honey. I am not messing with none of you. Burns is laughing at Fortunata. LA Lord Bella gonna do a Zoom class for us. Listen, ain't nothing to do it but to do it, baby. Y'all want to be summertime fine? Take this boot camp, baby. We can do this boot camp, baby. Let's get it. Second coat, we're going to use YSL, Lash Clash. Honey. Oh, I forgot. I have new music for y'all. New music. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? New music. While I do my lashes, but I give y'all a little music. Y'all see these lashes out here flourishing? These natural lashes out here doing its thing. I'm Heather lashes. We ain't playing with the boys tonight. We are not playing with the boys tonight. Then you know when give it to them. When that tongue's out, the sun's out. Come on. Yes. Come on, y'all. Woo. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. That's me. You know, we got to put some tubing mascara on the very tips of these lashes. Extend. drop? I'm just saying. Let the beat drop, baby. Let the beat drop. Let the beat drop, baby. That's that got it lion beat, baby. Shout out to Got It Lion for always giving me the dope beats. Another friend of mine. All right. Y'all love that beat? Let me know if y'all like that. All right, we're going to do the lips now. Now, I got this next thing that I'm about to put on. I got this at TJ Maxx for $7.99. It's from Gwen Stefani. It's her original minis lip kit. You never know what you find dumpster diving in the beauty section at TJ Maxx. Never know. Never know. So she is famous for her like red lips. Gwen Stefani is. And so she put out her own line, Give. And the first thing she did was utilize her love of these red lips to put her ultimate red lip kits together. And so I'm actually going to use all three of these. But first, I'm going to show you the names of it. This first one is Original Recipe, which I think is her original red. This is the original red that she wears. So I'm going to start by putting a little lip liner on. Usually with red lips, I like to put a liner. And this just kind of helps it from not bleeding over and messing up the rest of your lips. So this is Original Recipe. We're going to put that one on first. Okay. All right, Gwen, I ain't mad at you. Very comfortable too. Very, very comfortable to wear. All right, this next one. Oh, this is also Original Recipe. I thought there were two different ones. Okay, so I just need this one then. So Original Recipe. And then this, oh, I'm Still Here, Original Recipe. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. It is two different ones. I thought so. Okay, so the first one is called Anaheim Shine Original Recipe. Anaheim Shine Original Recipe. That's what I put on. This next one is called Original Me Original Recipe. See, reading is fundamental, honey. Gotta read these things. All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah, because that is a little deeper. That is a little deeper. Okay, we're going to put this one on top. Okay. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Hey, Dave, welcome in. Coming through. All right, and then this one is I'm Still Here Original Recipe, and this is her liquid lipstick. All right, so let's try this one first. We're going to swatch it like we did the others. Ooh. I'm going to tell you, this is very, very soft to the touch. I'm telling you, nothing like a red lip on a hot, sunny day. What? Gives you everything, honey. Gives you everything. So nice. So nice. Okay, we're going to wipe these off. All right. This is actually the finished look. This is everything. So again, we kept the look really simple, really easy, you know, hair back in the ponytail because it's hot. It's hot. And I have it twisted in the back. And when I went with Dream to her school, it was out. It had come out loose. And you talk about rat's tail. I was like, I looked in the side of the mirror. I was like, wait, what is going on with my hair? So I quickly twisted it again. But this is very, very comfortable to wear. Very comfortable. Yes, right? We love dumpster diving at TJ Maxx. I have a red lipstick, but it goes on wet and I want it to be matte. I have the perfect one for you. This red here, one of my favorite reds. And you can find this, I think it's at Ulta. I think they still have it at Ulta. If not, you can look on the Stila website. And if you ever have a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls by you, you can sometimes find them there too at a much cheaper price point, probably like $7.99 or $8.99. But this is less than, I think, $10 or $15 at Ulta. Anyway, it's called Beso, 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 which means kiss in Spanish. And it is fantastic. It is a liquid lipstick, but it stays on all day. Like even as you're eating, it'll wear off if you're eating something like oily or greasy. It'll start to wear off. Other than that, it ain't coming off till you tell her, okay, it's time to go. And get your makeup wipe or whatever you use to wipe off your makeup. Otherwise, she ain't going nowhere. She gonna want to stick around. She gonna want to be at the barbecue all day. You eat some barbecue, yes, it'll wear off a little bit, but Beso, baby, she there for life. She gonna hold you down. Hey, Fortunata says Beso is babe. She is though. She really is babe. Y'all see this look? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right, so we did a little bit of talking today. I did go to my UPS store and I picked up some packages. Your girl got a couple of pieces of PR. I'm so excited. And one was quite heavy. I don't know who that's from, but thank you in advance. I haven't opened it yet, but thank you in advance. Because whatever it is she thicky. She thicky. Came in a nice thick box and everything. That's an OG. Yes, that is an OG from Stila. I think that and maybe one other thing are the only things I have left from Stila. They're still around though, right? I gotta see. Speaking of still around, I have a news flash for you guys, and I am going to be doing this more often as a regular piece of my content, giving you updates on what is going on in the world of beauty. So, little birdie told me Marc Jacobs may be coming back. He's not coming back in like all the stores or what have you like he did before, but he's slowly coming back, inching his way back. For me, I could not be more happier because these little gel sticks, cold pencils that he has are like the best. They twirl up, and most importantly, they twirl down. Fantastic. Color pigment is on point. It stays with you. And I have about 3 of them now still, because I, wore them down like crazy. That's when I used to like always put a eyeliner on. Now, as you see, I use powder as liner. I don't use eyeliner as much anymore. But when I did, I love me some Marc Jacobs. So I'm hoping that's one of the things that he brings back. I also love, which I rediscovered again, the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot. Now, this is a hybrid. This is a foundation / concealer. So you can use it as your concealer, or you can put it all over your face, like I did with Pat McGrath, and use it as a foundation. Honey, you talk about stay with you. I put that underneath my eye and I patted it with just a little bit of powder. She stayed all day, did not crease, did not budge, did not wrinkle, did not do anything but stay where the hell I put her. Okay? She stayed put. And love her, love her, love her. So I'm hoping he brings that back too, because that was one of those slept on things. I don't think a lot of people were talking about it in the beauty community, and they really should have, because that was good. That was a good one. So thankfully, I still have mine. And then as we conclude, the hypocriticals and the say one thing and do the other. I gotta laugh because sometimes when my mind tells me something, like it's my sixth sense, your gut, and your gut is never wrong, right? Your gut is never wrong. So when my gut was telling me, you ain't gonna like what you find if you go and you find it, I was like, yep, you right. You right, gut. You right, gut. You right, gut. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Because guess what? It's summertime, baby. And I'm gonna be summertime fine, baby. And I ain't gonna be worried about nothing. I ain't gonna be worried about nothing. Hey, I'm gonna have me a good old time. And I suggest you do the same. Okay? I suggest you do the same. Don't worry about what goes over here, and I will not be worried about what goes on over there. Thankies. All right. And in conclusion, I'm gonna have some heat for you. I'm gonna have some beauty stuff for you. I'm gonna have some fashion stuff for you because, like I said, your girl is slimming down, so I want to look cute, and I'm gonna show you some of my cute outfits. So we're gonna be doing some of those too, and more vlogs now that it's summertime and we can move around and do a couple of things. I do want to start doing more vlogs and showing you, what I do on a daily basis. Not just work stuff, but like life stuff, like, going and checking out new places to do my nails. My doctors are going to be coming on, and we're going to be doing a show about what you need to know and what you need to ask your doctor. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be one of the final ones that I do in my Boss Babe series. And I have like 2 more, I think, coming up soon, and it might be a third. So I'll let you know in plenty of time so you can get your questions ready and get ready to meet the doctors. So I'm going to be bringing on my OBGYN, who's going to be talking about, OB stuff and GYN stuff, things you should know, frequently asked questions, and not so frequently asked questions that you should be asking your doctor, for all of them. So I'm going to bring on her. I'm going to bring on my general doctor. So she's going to be coming on and talking about things, and then some specialized doctors. And I am going to try to get a pediatrician on the panel as well. So it's going to be a panel of doctors. Bring your questions, bring your energy, as always. Love it, and love you guys. Wow, only an hour and 6 minutes. See, this is what I love. This is what I love. All right. So since we have time, any questions, any thoughts? Do you want to come up? Because now we got time, baby. We got nothing but time. And Dream is asleep because she had a very productive day today. She graduated. My baby with her little cap. She was so cute. She was so cute. So if you want to know what she learned, come back to the beginning of this thing where I talk about, what she learned. But I loved it. She was so cute. All right. Any questions? Beauty questions? Thoughts? Any hypocrites out there want to talk? Any former hypocrites want to talk? Yeah. Listen, I don't mince words. And I don't suffer fools lightly. Thank God for discernment. Thank God for trusting your gut. Thank God for knowing your limits. Knowing your limits. I'll drop it, boo. I'll drop it for you, boo. Come on up and talk. Hey, feminine melanin. What's up, boo? What's up, boo thing? Hey. Come on up, girl. Oh, thank you. 75-inch. Ew. Hi, Jada. Where's my niecey Pooh? How's my niecey Pooh? Jada, you gonna love this conversation that we were having today. So we were talking a little bit about hypocrites, people who say one thing and then do the exact opposite, or it's the do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. So men, have this thing, right, where they say, it's only good when the man does it. It's not good when the female does it, right? And I gotta say, I detest that kind of thinking, because that kind of antiquated thinking is what gets us in trouble as, dealing with the opposite sex as a couple. Because when you subscribe to that kind of thinking, that kind of notion, guess what you do? You do the dumbness. You do the things that truly set us apart as a couple. You know what I mean? At least for me, when you start showing me that your care, from my heart is non-existent. So you don't even care about my heart as a friend, let alone anything else, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem. I have a problem. I have a problem. And then consequently, you're going to have a problem. It makes me wonder, right? Because if you lie, you'll cheat. If you cheat, you steal. If you steal, you'll kill. How can I trust you with something as precious as my heart when you can't even get the basics correct to even get us progressing further? You can't even get the basics right. And that goes for all friendships, right? Not just male-female relationships, not just male-female relationships, but relationships as a whole, right? Because I don't do my girlfriends like that. I don't do my girlfriends like that. I don't do my man like that. So if I'm talking to somebody, you should already know, because you know me, I'm not going to do no crazy stuff, if you know me. But you know how my grandmother always said, hit dogs will holler. Got to get back to work. Great seeing you and chatting with you all. All right, honey. Feminine Melanin says she is upstairs, child. She was just down here making lunch before I got on. She's focusing on going to college for the summer. Oh, so she's in her folder planning things out. Oh my gosh, that is wonderful. Oh, that is so wonderful. That's true. It sets us apart. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? This is why I keep my friends close. And I got a tight circle, no squares. Tight circle, no squares. I don't have time. I don't have time for the numbness. I don't have time for the nonsense. I'm too beat for that. I'm beat for the nonsense. Hey, birds. Hey, mama.
Hey, boo. What is going on? You know, men are from Mars and women are from Venus or whatever they say.
Listen, and that's why I did my show like that, because men truly are from Mars. Like the thinking, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You say one thing and you do the exact opposite. And then you wonder why things are not progressing. Things ain't moving. I'm not pushing for nothing. Because I can't. If I can't trust it and I can't trust you, then I'm not going forward. I'm not moving forward. I'm staying right where I'm at.
I literally saw I don't know, it was like a clip of a somebody that, like, they're on YouTube, but they do like what do you call it? Like skits.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady was waiting for her husband for 20 years, and the girlfriend was trying to get her to date and go out with this guy. The guy wound up being a gigolo, so he was like an escort, but the wife didn't know. So she said she was gonna go out with him, and then she told the girlfriend to stay, and the girlfriend wound up leaving. And she was like, "Why did you do that?" So they started talking. They became friends, and they really, had a thing for each other. So they went out for like 2 or 3 dates, and they were intimate. And as they were intimate, the husband comes back home like 20 years later, scares her. So she was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a chance. And the husband, they went to a restaurant, and they saw the gigolo and the best friend, and he was like, "Oh, surprised to see you here." And he was like, "Yeah." And the husband was like, "Oh, do you know him?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was the escort, and I this, that, and he was like, "Is that true?" And the wife was like, "Yeah, it was true." And he said, "It's okay. We one and one on each other." Basically, he did it, she did it, now they're okay. And she was like, "You know what?" But that's the thing. If she would have cheated first, he would have been left. But because he did it first, it's acceptable. It's double standard.
And it kills me because it's a blind double standard, right? Because you
Mm-hmm.
don't see it unless it's shown to you on the reverse. Otherwise, it's like, oh, I'm okay to do F boy stuff.
Yes. The
I'm
boys
okay
club.
to do that. I'm okay to get on here and act a complete ass. I'm okay to show you that I have no care for your heart whatsoever. And it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
when
like
you
they
get
could be
mad,
friends with the ex, but you can't be friends with your ex because now it's an issue. Well, why is it an issue?
right.
Why is it an issue?
Hey, Miss
So,
Queen Sunkiss, welcome
yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Welcome
but
in, sis.
men of all ages do that, and they think it's okay because they want to be the boss, and what they do, we're supposed to accept and be okay with it. But when we do it, it's a whole, just like when people are married and they bring an outside baby, they expect the wife to be like okay with it. But if the wife would have got pregnant, I ain't raising no other man's baby, right?
Right. And therein lies the rub. So if you don't want certain behavior to happen, you put yourself beyond reproach. You put yourself in a position where I don't have to think about it because I already know what's going to
Mm-hmm.
happen. What's going to
Mm-hmm.
happen? Um, and I've only been in one relationship where I was able to completely trust everything that came out that man's mouth. Every single thing. So if you told me you had saw that man and he was doing something extra, I would look you dead in your face and be like, that wasn't him.
Right.
I could say
Right.
unequivocally that is not him because he put himself beyond reproach.
In a standard position
Okay.
where you can trust.
And he, yes, and he has a standard for his life. And one of the things that he said to me a long time ago when we were very, very first dating, he would say to me, I treat you like I treat my best friend. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, my best friend, I wouldn't lie to him. I wouldn't cheat on him. I wouldn't do anything that would make him regret our friendship. And
Mm-hmm.
I would never treat you that way.
Mm-hmm.
That you can always count that I'm going to be 100% throughout.
Right.
Whether it's at the beginning of the relationship, the middle of the relationship, the end of it, consistent all the way through, 100% solid like a rock.
Mm-hmm. And I think boundaries have to be set at the beginning of a relationship. Maybe someone came out of a relationship that was bad, or maybe they didn't come out of a bad relationship, but whatever it was, if you're going into something new, it has to be boundary set. Look, this is what I'm not going to accept. I don't care. A little white lie is still a lie. Or if you tell a little white lie to save somebody's life, maybe I can overlook that. You have to set, if you're telling me you're going to meet me at 10, don't
Mm-hmm.
come at 1 and be like, where you at? No. Like, I don't like lateness. I don't like rudeness. Don't
Mm-hmm.
try to downplay me and say something nasty. We're dating and we're out and somebody say, who is that? And you say, oh, that's my friend. In the bedroom, we wasn't friends. Like it's boundaries that has to be set in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
before you go into having an intimate relationship, in my opinion. In my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. It has to be
Absolutely.
set.
Absolutely. And I can't be intimate with somebody I can't trust.
Boom. Boom.
I can't be intimate with somebody I can't trust. I can't go all out. And I also, one of the things, because I've been thinking this weekend, and a lot of my thoughts went back to my grandmother. One of the things that my
Oh boy,
grandmother
here we go.
was. This
My
is
girl.
actually not the Panamanian one. This is actually the Southern one.
Okay, this is not Shirley.
Shirley's mother.
Okay.
So she used to say, always, although my Panamanian grandmother said this too, kind of, but in a different way, but always make sure when you're in a relationship with your man that he loves you just a little bit more than you love him, right?
Yep.
Because if he loves you just a little bit more than you love him, he's always going to come and show you his best. He's always going to try to make sure that you always see him in a positive light and a
Right.
light that you can respect and revere. And he's never going to do anything to one, put you on Front Street, or embarrass you, or make you ashamed of
Mm-hmm.
him. It's always going to be a positive and enlightening experience. Hey, Dawn people, I see you. Hey, beautiful. Welcome in. Welcome in. We just girl chatting now, talking about them men, child, and they trifling ways. Trifling ways. So always make sure that he loves you just a little bit more than he loves you, because then he's going to try harder, right? Because there always has to be an incentive for you to try harder, right? Because men are very basic human beings, right? They want the basics, and they're very simple in that way, right? You want a woman who loves you, who cares for you, or whatever, but you also want somebody that is going to pour into you.
That's right.
But
Each other
my
is a two-way street.
exactly, but you want that to pour into you too.
Mhm.
And so when I hear and I see signs that is not pouring into who I am, that is not um giving me the nourishment that I feel our relationship needs to move forward and to progress, then we're stagnant. Then we're only going to talk about basic things. We're only going to get surface level to our
Mm-mm.
relationship. There's nothing deeper than that, right? And I'm very, cerebral person. Once you have my mental attention, you have my full attention. But if you can't stimulate me mentally, and I always hear the same things on repeat, and then I start
Mhm.
feeling like it's white noise. It's something to say. There's no substance there. There's no meaning behind it. There's no reason
Mhm.
other than I'm just saying it because that's what I think you want to hear.
Mhm.
And you can detect that pretty easily in a man. This keeps playing on repeat. They keep saying the same three things, or you keep having the same
Not
conversation.
three.
Yeah, same three things over and over and over. It's like, okay, you said that yesterday, so why are we talking today if it's just a continuation from yesterday? And yesterday's conversation was bland. So if Monday's conversation was bland, then we get on a conversation Tuesday, that's bland. Then we get on a conversation Wednesday, it's still bland. Guess what I'm gonna do on Thursday and Friday, Saturday and Sunday?
Mm, block.
Oh.
But okay. So you said, can you be friends with your ex? And I said this yesterday. Why would you want to? They're an ex for a good darn reason. Now, in my opinion, if we're getting to know each other and we're dating, why I'm supposed to be your best friend. Why do you need to associate with your ex, especially if there's no children involved? Why do you
Mhm.
need to associate? Then that's not your ex. You still want to be friends, but that friendship can easily turn to back into a relationship. In my opinion. In my opinion.
Well, not if that person is in a relationship, and not if you set, like I said earlier today, if you set boundaries. You say, listen, we're talking, this is, what we're doing. We're, either doing a business transaction together,
Right.
or, we're talking about, what's going on in your life, just touching base. That's it. Then you hang up the phone and you keep it pushing. And then, a couple of months down the line, maybe,
That,
you'll send out a text, or I'll send out a text, and we'll talk about, what's going on, any updates in your life. Here's some updates. Here's what I'm doing. Okay, good. Great. And then keep it pushing. But my thing is, you get these uh, uh, moments of feign anger. I'm going to say it, feign anger. Because if you were doing this for almost the entire time that we've been talking, you've been talking to exes, ex-girlfriends, ex these, ex that, da, 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 whatever. And then you suddenly get mad because I did it. Then I got to think, well, should I be mad because you've been doing it for a year and change, or 2 years, 3? Should I have been questioning it? Because I thought it was all good, right? Everything's on the up and up. Everything's all good. But when I do it, it's nefarious thoughts, nefarious reasons. When I gave you none, I'm a pretty straight shooter. You know me, Vern. Pow, pow, pow. Brooklyn all day. I shoot straight. You ask me a question, I give you an answer. That's it.
Plus, we grown. I don't need to lie.
Why you gotta lie, Craig? Why
you gotta lie, Craig?
Why you gotta lie, Craig? Craig, why you gotta lie though? Craig gotta lie because Craig got bones in the closet that they trying with duct tape and everything, try to close that.
The duct tape.
Try to close that closet closed, okay? You want your bones to come tumbling out. And then, I gotta peek, gotta see. Soon as I saw exactly what I need to see.
See, I don't like the sneakiness. I don't like the backbiting. I'm like, look, you either here, you're not, and that's that. I can easily move on.
Listen. And I said multiple times, in multiple ways, in multiple situations, this ain't what you want. I don't think this is what you want. You I don't think it's what you want. Listen, keep
pushing. Yeah. And that's the thing about when you're an adult and you're in a relationship, nobody has time for games. We're not children.
What's going on here? Mommy doing the
Oh no. Hey, Dream, congratulations, Niecy Pool.
I ain't talking about
I think Dream and Dream and oh my God, my mind's going blank. The other one. Brooklyn, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name. Dream and Brooklyn probably the only two dogs I'm not scared of.
Yeah, look, she's even smaller than Brooklyn was, and I don't think she's gonna get much bigger than this. She's like 3 pounds 2 ounces. She might get to 4, but my vet thought she was gonna be 5. I'm like, nah, she ain't gonna be 5. I think she's gonna be around 4.5.
Cute she is.
She gonna stop at 4.5.
Hey, mama, hi. Woof woof. Hey, hi, G. Auntie gonna come and see you. I'm gonna actually pet you. How about that? I'm gonna pet you.
Oh, sleepy.
I'm be scared, but I'm gonna pet you.
Look, how you be scared of this little mama right here? How you be scared of her? All she gonna do is lick you to death. That's it. That's it. She loves people, but I'm sad for her because her little friend, she had a little friend Milo. And Milo, she's all white. He was all black. They were so cute together today. And he was like, he just kept jumping on her and jumping on her. I said, just like a man want to jump all over you. Like she got a nice dress on. She's trying to be all cute and whatnot. And he just jumping on her. I'm like, Milo, heal.
So why are you sad for her? What's going on with Milo?
Because the class is over. So they don't have to play no more. So I'm like, you're gonna miss your buddy. Because now they get to take the advanced class, which I'm not gonna do right now. Because it's summertime and mommy want to go out and dip in and do it.
Right.
So we're not doing no classes this summer. We might do it like in the fall time, like after my birthday or whatever, maybe October-ish, November. I might do another class in the advanced class, because there she gets to learn how to focus more because there's more dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And so she has to focus on the commands and she has to hit her mark much more sharper than she had to do for puppy class. Puppy class, she want to be, a little cute. Hey, Moesha, Mo to the, E to the, hey girl, welcome in. So she has to hit her mark much more sharper in the advanced class because it's intermediate. So I'm like, yeah, she's not ready to focus that strongly. So I'd be wasting my money basically. So I'm like, I'll wait till the fall. Once we get past the summer, she's doing her thing and she'll be a year by then. So I figure that'll be the time she could do it.
So the makeup that you were doing, was that for young girls that were graduating?
Yes. So they're graduating high school and they were going to their prom. And so every year, Senator Kevin Parker does this annual prom dress drive. And he initiated the conversation between my chapter and him to be like one of the conduits to go and get the dresses and whatnot. So we have been collecting prom dresses throughout the year.
Oh,
And
nice.
then for this time, we give them the full kit and caboodle. So we, give them nails if they wanted nails. We match the shoes, try to match the shoes to the dress. So we do shoe drives. We give out stockings. One of the things I'd love to see us invest in is the undergarments for the young ladies too, because I think, especially seeing some of these prom dresses, like some of the girls look really adorable and really cute, but some of them could have used like some foundational garments to kind of, pull everything together, suck it in and make a more polished and presentable appearance to the prom dress. So I would love to see us do more of that. So I'm actually going to be talking about that when we start back in the fall. And I'm going to be doing it here on my channel too, and invite you all if you want to invest in, getting girls some proper undergarments. We take it all up to, 4X or 6X, the biggest size they carry, and up to, down to like 00 or extra small. So I'm going to be talking about that, and maybe, every month or every quarter, you could do a drive. You can send it to my PO box, and you'll see me like bring it to my chapter meeting and hold it over for the girls for this time. And we do it twice a year, once in April and once in May. So I really want to. Hey, Naturally Clever, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming.
And that was nice. I liked how you was doing their makeup. They look so happy. And they got the dress for free.
Huh?
They got the dress for free.
They got the dress for free, the shoes for free, everything that we had. The press on nails. We had like little lip gloss. I gave them lip balm from Kiehl's and Keys So Care. So I had extras of those. I gave out lip balm for the girls. And, I'm just, doing like mini makeup tips and showing them what they could potentially do with the dress, whether it, is a purple dress, or one was having an orange dress. I was like, oh, orange is great because you can play up so many different things. You can go bronze, you can go gold, you can go pink. You can even, do a monochromatic look. I was like, there's so many things that you can do. So just, hearing the girls get excited. And I was like, what are you most excited to do? After prom, what are your goals after school? You're going to college. Some of them were going to like a makeup school. Some of them were going to college. Some of them applied to multiple colleges and got accepted to multiple colleges. So they were trying to decide like, what, college would work for them. Some were going to HBCUs, some were going to private institutions. So it was such a great time. And, it really, at my heart and my core, I'm all about community service. I've been doing community service since I was a child and can barely talk. Both my parents, both sets of my grandparents did a lot of community work in the Brooklyn community. So that's just something that comes naturally to me. And even though it was pouring, like cats and dogs pouring outside,
Really? Oh,
it
wow.
was, you felt none of that when you came inside. The girls were so excited and so eager to take in everything that we had to offer them.
Was it in Manhattan, Brooklyn, or
This was in Brooklyn at Tilden High School.
Tilden?
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that was cool. Nice.
Yeah, and
Aw.
they do it different places around
Mhm.
the city. So it was good that they went to Tilden. And one of my sorority sisters actually went to Tilden. So she was like, "This is
Okay.
my high school," and they were like, "Oh yeah." She was like, "Yeah, a lot has changed since I was."
Yeah, because when I went to do the job fair at some of the schools, and this is just me, some
Absolutely.
of the appearance that the girls and the guys had on, I was like, back in my day, you couldn't get away with that in school. And
Hmm.
I could see the new age piercings. All right, I could deal with the piercings. I could deal with the hair. I could deal with the makeup and the lashes. But showing of the skin around male teachers that were young, even some that were older. For me, I'm bougie. I'm a little old school. I'll be
Yeah.
looking at the older men. I'll be seeing them checking the girls out, and I don't like that because I'm like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't even be looking like that. Like, you shouldn't even be gawking. Like, and I get that they're half dressed, but it's still, I think the skin part should not be in school, in my opinion. In high school,
Absolutely.
I think
Absolutely.
anything showing cleavage, breast should not be. Anything showing stomach or down to the waist bikini
Yeah.
line, we don't need
Hmm.
to see that. I even seen some of
Exactly.
the boys that were gay. They were wearing things that were, to me, inappropriate. I'm like,
Net shirts with their like nipples showing and whatnot. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
no, it's too much.
yeah, too much. In my opinion, I just thought if I was a principal, I would have rules of what they can and can't wear, and especially in the summertime. It's getting hot. I know they want to be cute, but wear a jacket over it or a shawl. Just not having all
Exactly.
that skin showing, like you're out.
Exactly.
It just was,
Listen,
some of
my
it was, I
grandmother
was
always
like,
said, leave it to the imagination. You ain't got to put it all on display. Leave some to the
mhm.
imagination. A man wants something to gift unwrap, unwrap the gift wrap. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all
Yeah.
that out.
Um, who was that? That was Naturally Clever. Yeah, I remember when they used to send you home and
Yes.
do a hey Naveen, they would send you home. And I understand it's the new age. Like I said, the
Hmm.
piercings and the things. Okay, I can get along with that. Just the skin of it all was just a lot for me,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Woo, baby!" Like,
Listen, I
I
even
wanted to
see it
take something and
sometimes.
cover them up.
Yeah, I even see it sometimes, in a sorority, and my chapter is quick to pull you to the side and give you that gentle sisterly tap on the shoulder, like, that's not acceptable. For
Mhm.
our chapter meetings, with the exception of our June meeting, which is always like a dress down, but even if you dress down, they already come in May with like, okay, this is the stipulations for the dress down. You can't have this, you can't have that. I don't want to see your cleavage all open and out to, the Himalayas. Like, you gotta look presentable.
Mhm.
Um,
I mean, it's a time and place for all that. I mean,
it is
you're on
time and
vacation,
place.
that's
Time and
different. But
place.
if you're at, I don't
Honey,
know,
you
I
got me
just,
clutching, honey,
yeah, I
clutching.
was just, some of the girls, I was like, oh, like,
Like, there's no need to imagine because it's all right there.
but how would your mom let you out like that?
Please,
Because I know my mama
I
was
wouldn't
like,
have got past my grandparents. Neither one.
where you
First of
going?
all, I think me as a young lady, I always wanted to make sure my grandparents were not disappointed in me. My father was not disappointed in me. And for me to wear, something scandalous like that as a child, I would
as a child, it was
embarrass
too much.
my grandparents. I would have embarrassed my dad. And that to me was a deterrent for me to not even go that way, to make sure I'm always on the upper, that I'm minding my P's and Q's. Now, if I'm on vacation,
that's what I said. Vacation is different. But
all
I'm
bets is
here.
off, honey.
I'm here offering you a job, and you're coming to me looking
Oh
like that.
no. Oh no.
You're
I am
supposed to go
always
dressed to impress. Dressed to impress. You're supposed to
exactly,
come.
because you don't get a second chance to make a first impression, right? Your first impression sets the tone of how they're going to
Right.
respect you, how they're going to treat you, and how and that goes for relationships too. Because what my soror star said, if you fall for one thing, you're gonna fall for anything.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you always have to show your best and keep yourself in high regard, people think whatever they want to think, but one thing they can never say is that I was loosey goosey and all out here, because
not loosey goosey.
Not loosey goosey, honey. I keep my business to my business, okay? And I don't do that kind of stuff. That's not me. So you're never going to hear me out here, I may say a little choice words here and there. I'm not going to put all my business out in the street because it's not for public dissemination, for consumption. But what I will say is that at the end of the day, you as a woman dictate how people are going to treat you and how they're going to react to you. So if you have no regard for yourself and putting yourself on Front Street and putting yourself out there as, whatever, thinking it's cute, it's not cute. It's not cute.
Naturally clever. You're right. They're trying to be their children's friends.
Yeah.
I'm not your friend. I am the adult, and you're going to be respectable. I mean, we all try to get out of the house with little skirts on. Not okay, granted, but not how they're showing today. Just for me, again, I'm in a different generation, right? I have to remember what they're doing now is different. They have the internet is different. I get that, but it's still a place of appropriateness. You're coming for a job interview. Why do I need to see all of this and all of this? And why is your stomach out? How you want me to hire you? Where you going to work at? You ain't working in my company. Or if your resume is that good, I'm going to be like, your resume is not giving you justice because what I'm seeing here does not match the resume. And when you come to my company for a job, you have to dress appropriately. That means no sneakers, no, all of this. You have to come like you want a job. Dress for success. That is going to always be a line out there, So you can't go to Saks Fifth Avenue and wearing booty shorts. And there was this one girl that came in for an interview. When I tell you, she looked like she was going to it was a cute outfit, don't get me wrong, for another time, not for work. It was very, very low cut. It was white, stark white, tight, and I'm just in heels, makeup, hair, and I'm just like, right there, you stumped me. But I did the interview, and she didn't get the job, not because of me. She didn't get the job because the manager felt she didn't have the credentials. But I'm saying it's a way to come to certain places. It's always a way to go to certain places, in my opinion. You're not going to go to a gym in a 3-piece suit, right?
Exactly. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything. And when you are trying to convey a certain image and you're trying to get a job or, even, get a man or a woman, you want to always, bring your representative to the appointment, right? You want to show up in your best representation of you. But the problem is when you show up as that representative, it has to be true to your nature, because
Right.
guess what? Somewhere down the line, as we all do, things, fall apart. Sometimes, you with your man and you don't have your makeup on, or, your hair is pulled up in a bun, and, you got, some t-shirt on or whatever that may have some makeup stains or whatever on it. So sometimes, you fall off, but you got to always remember how he fell in love with you, how he met you, how you were in the beginning. To a certain extent, you got to finish strong in the middle and in the end too.
Right.
So throughout your relationship, you still have to keep that fire going. You still have to keep, those things going. I still feel like, you should always court your person, right? And not just him taking you out. Sometimes you take him out. And I said this before on my Bella After Dark. Like, it's nothing for me to like do something for my man, whether it's for his birthday or just because. Go out and get something. Whether it's something small, like, he likes nuts or pretzels. So you're going to the supermarket, you bring home some nuts and pretzels because he's gonna like that. And just have it out for him. Like little gestures like that show that you care, show that you have an vested interest, making sure like, oh, you went to the doctor, follow up. How did the doctor's visit go? What the doctor say? Take an interest. And I said this before, like you always have to stimulate your mate's mind, right? You always got to keep them interested, because men are very visual. But if you get a man that's visual and intellectual, he's going to be stimulated by what you look like, how you smell, how you come at him, and also how you speak. Yeah, and how you speak.
That's true.
Nestle Clever said years ago there was a job fair at her job, and a girl came in dressed inappropriately with her baby on her hip. If there was ever a time to secure daycare before an interview.
Some of these new jobs are saying bring your kid with you. I don't know, girl. It's a lot.
Never stop dating them. Never stop courting them. Never stop showing an interest in them. And showing an interest in them is not just about buying them stuff or saying things, to play big shot or whatever. Sometimes it's the quiet things. Sometimes it's the just you and me, the intimacy of us together. Those are the moments where, when times get rough, and they do, and you start thinking like, why am I here? Why am I here? Those are the things you start to remember, like, oh, wow, I remember when I was sick and he came all the way over and brought me, some chicken noodle soup and some orange juice and rubbed my back. Or, when I was, my stomach was hurting, like he drew me a bath and like gave me a bath. Like those are the things that's gonna be like, wow, like you're not gonna find a man that will do that, right?
There's this meme that's going around, and the lady said, send me a sexy video. And he's going around the house washing the dishes, cleaning the dish, and cutting the lawn. And, he's like, it's on now.
Listen, did we talk about that on Thursday? Acts of service for me. Gifts are great. Don't get me wrong, gifts are great. And that's my love language too. But acts of service? Honey, want me a bubble bath?
He was like washing the dishes, cleaning the thing, mowing the lawn. He was like,
washing some dishes, take out the garbage,
all that.
Without me asking. You want to take out some garbage,
baby?
And I love. Don't you love when the guys, when they're ripped though? And they roll up their sleeve and they their shirts, and they put the shirt to the back of them and they start mowing. I'm like, hey, Ay, Dios.
Baby, baby. See, we need a private Zoom so we can say what we want to say.
Listen, that's when brother understand the assignment, honey.
Mm-hmm.
He got the assignment down pat. Let me show you his 6-pack, baby. Let me show you what you got at home.
That's right.
Baby.
That's right.
Love it.
All right, girl. I just wanted to come here and say hey to you and I packed, but I'm not packed. I have to take it out and repack because some little things I have to rechange around. But let me go and finish this because we only got 13 days and we're out of here. I'm going down early because I'm gonna be staying 2 days early with my cousin. But yeah, so I'm excited.
Awesome. Have a great time.
I plan on it. I wish she was coming, Sissy.
Yeah.
You know, I wish she was there, as a friend. But that's okay. We're gonna meet up in New York, baby. And when we do, it's on.
Yes.
It's on.
We have girl photo. Exactly. Exactly. Listen, have fun. I might be going on a cruise myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
All right. Let me know the deets on behind the scenes. I want to know. All right, Sissy. I love you. Bye, chat. I'm gonna drop back down. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, enjoy yourself, Burns. I love it. All right, guys. If nobody else is coming up, we're going to leave it here. Like I said, I have some PR packages. Ooh, we got PR. I love when PR comes. We got some PR packages that I will be unboxing. I'll do a video on that. It may be part of a vlog or it may be just a sit down PR video. I'll see. Maybe it'll be a sit down since I'm already made up. I'll just record it after this, and then I will have it edited and up for you this week. Along with, I did it early this time just so I can be ready. May favorites. So my May favorites will be up, and this time around, I am going to be giving a May favorite. I don't know what it is, but whatever my May favorite is, whether it's one of them or two of them, whatever it is, I'm going to be picking someone from my subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed to me. If you're not already, subscribe. If you'd like to join the membership starts at 99 cents and goes up to $9.99. Not trying to break anybody's bank. But if you do join the membership, you will get, hey, thank you, Keith. Thank you so much. Hold, please.
Hold, please.
We got money, honey.
Hold, please.
Thank you, Keith Jenkins. King salute for that $5 holla. I appreciate it. So if you join my membership, I am going to be starting my membership lives where we're going to do a little bit more in-depth conversation because it's a little bit more intimate. It's just for my members. And, lots of little surprises, little gifts. As you know, I'm on my way to 5K, baby. And as I do, when I hit any 1,000 milestone, I do a big giveaway for that. So my members will start to see some of that and some of the things that I will be squirreling away for you guys. This time, I think I'm going to focus on skincare so that it's unisex, so that if my brother wins, guess what? You got some great skincare. Take care of your skin because it's, it's summer. You got to look good. You got to have that face looking right. And so BrownGirlBella, yours truly, is that one-stop shop so you can get yourself bellified for the summer. All right, guys, until next time, you have been bellified. Thank you all for watching and hanging out with me, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.